Hi everybody. For those of you who have not yet been introduced to me, my name is Nancy Goss, and I started putting together a website in very recent days and weeks to promote my first book called Obscurity in Your Face. Now I'm going to be adding videos and adding comments and insights and various thoughts or experiences to my blog site, nancygoss.com, and my book is on its own website, obscurityinyourface.com. Now, between those two websites, I'm going to be sharing with you an unfolding of a vision, I guess, that I've been carrying for probably about 7 years now. Now, this process of this vision coming together has taken 7 years, essentially, and it's still unfolding as we speak. So today, I wanted to talk to you about sharing a piece of that vision with you. But before I get to that, I want to read a message from, I wrote it in my book, but it's a message that I received very early in the beginning of my spiritual awakening journey. And this message is really what sort of spearheaded my journey, I think, and it woke something up in me. So I'll read it to you. From humble beginnings come great things. It is the greatest, most profound journey. It is a journey that, unseen to the commoner, leaves a lasting impression upon its participants. And so it truly begins. I get shivers even now reading that. This message came to me exactly as you heard it. And it came to me as sort of a voice inside my head. Now, a lot of people say, oh, well, you're crazy, you're hearing voices, but anyone who's on a spiritual path, well, you'll understand what I mean by that, because we all hear messages in different forms, and sometimes it comes in the form of a feeling or an intuition about something. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes I get them in the form of an actual voice, telling me, sort of whispering in my ear. And this message that I just read to you was one of those messages that I received. 7 years ago I got that message, and today I read it and I still get shivers, because I realize the deeper message that contains is an affirmation of the awakening of humanity. And it's very relevant for me today because I'm also reflecting on a message that I received 4 years ago. Now, 4 years ago, I was on the sort of the tail end of what has been described by some people as an accelerated awakening. Now, over the span of 3 years, I went through a major, huge shift in awareness of who I am and who I am not. I woke up big time. I started receiving visions. I started hearing messages. I started really tuning in to the bigger picture of things and having an awareness of how spirit moves through us and through our breath and through life. And it was a phenomenal time for me. So after those 3 years, I went into this sort of overwhelmed mode, and I realized that I wasn't completely ready necessarily for all of that to happen so quickly. So I decided, I went to this Reiki retreat for a weekend, and normally I would be right in the thick of everything, because with my growth I was so enthusiastic and so excited and so wanting to know everything there was and experience everything there was that I wasn't going to miss out on anything. But this particular weekend, in the morning when everyone gathered for the morning meditation, I really felt strongly that I needed to not be part of that. So I decided to just take a walk out alongside the ocean, and I found this sort of little rock ledge where I sat down, and I asked for a conversation with God. I asked Spirit to come sit with me and share with me some insight to help me understand this process that I was going through. Because at the time I was feeling overwhelmed. I was feeling lost in some ways because so much had happened in such a short period of time. And my emotions were so raw, and all this upheaval and dredging up had happened, and I kind of felt that I needed some indication that there's a purpose to all this, that there's some direction. What I received was a very clear message that said to me, the time has come. Now, when I heard that 4 years ago, I thought it was telling me that my time has come, that the time has come for me to remove myself from the group, that it was time for me to do my own thing, that it was time for me to kind of find my own way and follow my own compass. And in many ways, yes, that's what it was telling me. What I did after that was pack up my stuff, loaded it in my car, and I drove across Canada, and I moved to Alberta for 4 years. Now, in those 4 years, I went through another big shift in awareness about who I was and what I was doing and what my vision, my purpose, and all that was. It brought me back to Newfoundland again. So here I am in Newfoundland, sitting with that message once again, the time has come. And what I see now is that it's a deeper message for humanity. The time has come for humanity to wake up and to embrace the light and to embrace truth, to get back to who we are meant to be and express from that place of truth, instead of living through all of these false paradigms and continuing to uphold systems that are just not working anymore. The call is out there for humanity to truly embrace a level of consciousness that catapults us into where we truly are. A lot of what is going on in the world today is it's not real. It's this static experience that we've created to keep us obscured from the truth of our lives. The message that I started off reading to you talked about humble beginnings, and it talked about a journey that is only truly beginning. Well, the time has come for us to honor our beginnings, to recognize the humility in having gone through the experiences we've had, but extracting from that the blessings, the gifts, the insights that we've gained, and to take that and bring it into the light. Embrace the light, be in our truth, to live our life from a place of integrity, purpose, authenticity. Because make no mistake about it, every one of us has been given those messages in different ways. So now it's time for us to wake up to that, start paying attention to it and sharing it, express it, bring it to the light and allow it to heal the world and do what it's meant to do. We need to live our purpose, our true purpose, and do it gracefully, without fear, without worry of having the right tools or being good enough, because we're already good enough. It's already been given to us. We just need to embrace it and allow it to unfold and recognize that our purpose is to be true. That's it. Simple. So I hope that you relate to what I'm telling you today, and I hope that maybe it plants a seed for you to start thinking about how the time has come for you and what your purpose in all this might be. So I hope you have a really wonderful day, and I know that the light is there and you are the light. So share it and shine it onto the world. Take care.